Hello boys and girls, my name is White Rhino PSO, and today I am playing more Wolfenstein 3D. Now, in the last episode, BJ Blazkowicz put a stop to a Nazi project to create zombie mutant super soldiers by tracking down and killing the scientist leading the creation of that project, Dr. Schabs. This time, Adolf Hitler himself has realized that Germany is losing World War II, and so he has retreated to an underground bunker in Berlin. And now it is our job to track him down and put an end to the Nazi threat once and for all by killing him. And as usual, I'll be playing on the Bring 'em On difficulty, which shouldn't be too difficult because I don't think there are any of those. Wait a minute, something's happening. There we go. It's weird how I can't use mouse aiming half the time. But yes, I don't think there are any of those mutant soldiers in this one, so things should be a fair bit less difficult. Alright, for a second I thought there was a, Alright, I have to get used to the controls because I haven't really played this game since the last time I recorded it, which I think was back in January? Oh, there we go. That will help quite a bit. And now I have my favorite weapon. Ooh, there we go. My favorite weapon in the whole game. I might want to save that. F2 is save, right? Yes. Yeah, so like I said, I'll take it, because it's only, I think, 25 health, so I only technically wasted 3 or 5%. Alright, so now I'm back up to a somewhat healthy amount of ammo. Oh, and also, like usual, is this map just really small? I guess so. There's probably secrets that I'm definitely missing, because also, like usual, this is an episode that I don't have. Whoop, and that guy there is the new enemy introduced in this episode, and he is the officer. And his main thing is he's just really fast. Ooh, there we go. Alright. Oh, also, like usual, I am playing with EC Wolf, the open source port. I did get all the kills. The open source port thing, which allows for circle strafing and mouse look and all the fun things that gamers have come to enjoy in their first-person shooters for quite a while now. I do have plans to play other old first-person games, like of course, Doom and Duke Nukem 3D and such, but I sometimes get these ideas in my head of how things would be best, and for first-person games, I had the idea that the best option would be to kind of gate off certain games for myself. So, for example, I am not going to be playing Doom until I've beaten Wolfenstein 3D. And similarly, I won't be playing Duke Nukem 3D or Build Engine games until I've beaten Doom. But, you know, after I beat Wolfenstein 3D, then I'll allow myself to play other, what people consider Wolfenstein 3D clones, which would be stuff like Blake Stone and Ken's Labyrinth, and even stuff that technically came before Wolfenstein 3D, like the Catacombs Abyss series of games. Just gonna go back here, double check. I had a feeling. Oh, I pissed off an officer somewhere. Alright, things... Who opened that? Just quickly circling around to make sure nothing hidden in that alcove. There's not really enough room for anything over there. So what was I talking about? Yeah, other games. I'll probably play Quake between Doom and Duke Nukem 3D. Because I'm not entirely sure, but I think that is how the release schedules of those different titles worked. Yeah, down here. Alright, I'm already on about to go to level 3. Granted, I haven't been super ravenous about finding secrets, but still, this feels like I'm making some pretty good time. Alright, I pissed off another officer, and there he is. I have heard that using this source port thing does kind of make the game a little more easy, and I can really understand where people are coming from by saying that, because the ability to quickly whip the mouse around and see things I normally might not be able to. And that is why you always go after enemies one at a time, if at all possible. But yes, so it does make the game a bit easier, but that also means that I am actually capable of completing the game on a higher difficulty like this. Oh, okay. That's where that is. Oh, and that's not the right key. So that... There is a door down here that I didn't go through. And that just leads around there. Oh, this might actually be the first instance of the verboten sign, which is just... I believe it translates to forbidden, as meaning, like, this is an area you're not supposed to be. There's his ammo, there's that key. Well, the best I can figure is that I guess I need both keys in this central area. And it appears I was right. The game has not yet started throwing enemies in the elevator room, which is definitely a good thing. Plus, holy shit, I'm on level 4, and I'm still just barely passing the halfway point in the first video. Yeah, enemies will only be stunned the first one in the group. And I think that even counts if you're using, like, the chain gun. Which is why it's always a good idea to, if you see two enemies, then kinda duck back and try to use, like, the cover of a doorway or a corner of a wall to... Ooh. I was lucky that I keep wanting to call them spies, but that's because what they shout is SPION, which, I mean, I know I'm probably pronouncing that really poorly, but that translates to spy. But no, they are officers from everything I've read about them. Which way did I come in? That way, so... And of course, being able to... being able to check an auto map is also something that I would say makes these games a little bit on the easier side. Ooh, there we go. I'm surprised. I would have thought that at least one of these little alcoves would have hidden an enemy. Does this have one too? No. I'm sure there's all kinds of fruit. You know what? Let me check that room over here. Nothing, man. Well, alright. I am starting to think that episode 3 of Wolfenstein 3D will only end up being 2 videos. This is concerning me a bit. Now that pissed off an officer somewhere. And there's him. And he had dogs with him for some reason. Damn it. Goes to show that... Whoa. Even when you have the drop-on guys, it is entirely possible for, well, not so much even if you have the drop-on guys, but more even if you're using stuff like mouse look. Oh, there is a door over there I could use. I thought they were both... Also... Oh, that's just the elevator door. I thought I'd give it a shot. Yeah, even using mouse look, it looks like there are still times when enemies will still be able to take chunks of your health away. I saw you, officer man. Man, this whole friggin' section is just bad news. Alright, there's the key. I believe there was one last door I hadn't gone through. Some sort of crazy-ass bathroom. Alright, now where the hell? There might be a secret around there. Yeah, back in the day, this is how you found secrets in games. Is you held down your movement button and just slid against a wall and hoped that a section of wall would just move. No! Oh, you better believe I'm going back for some health. Alright, actually, it looks like I'm at the 20-minute mark anyway, so I think I'm going to cut things off here. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.